hoping this works. Oh, and here we are. Sweet. It does work. Stream lives. So real quick, this is going to be a very, very brief chase. I got off of work a little late, so got out to this target a little late, but there hasn't been any tornadic activity yet. When I got up to this storm, at least on the southeast side of this storm, there was a ground circulation on it, but it never fully consolidated into a full-scale tornado, nor did it become a land spout. But it was just a ground circulation. Yeah, I see that the stream is going, so that's good. Was struggling with that for about 20 minutes, so I got a little out of position on this storm. But so the storm is severe warned, and it has a tornado possible tag, but I think the hook has since retreated, so not really sure what it's going to end up doing. Looks like the storm is anchoring itself and getting ready to turn east again, but I'm like due west of it. And I got nothing but rain all around, and I'm on dirt roads, so might be a struggle getting home tonight. Still don't have all-terrain tires. Just snow tires. So I'm gonna have to get those switched out soon. Yeah, there was a good couplet on it back when I had the ground circulation, but it never materialized into anything. But we are looking straight ahead at where the circulation would be. The storm that came through Denver last night was crazy. Crazy storm. It said it was the worst hailstorm since 2017. Where we are in Westminster, we picked up 1.5 inch hail, so ping pong ball sized. And shortly after it passed through our town, it went into North Glen, where they reported baseball and tennis ball sized hail. And then Denver got a layer of it. It looked like snow. Dew points are in the 50s today, and the temperature here is 59 right now, so I'm kind of on the cool side of this storm. But I don't think that I'm going to push any further south, because I don't think it's going to spin anything up. It's going through a cell merger, which screwed up my ground circulation, so yeah, I think I'm just going to hang here for a little bit. And actually, I'm going to point my camera, my laptop camera. Let's do this. So, I don't know if you can really tell, but behind me, that is just a wall of rain. And that's the way I came from, so I'm kind of screwed when I go back that way. It looks like we got some Amatis hanging down up there, but I'm going to go ahead and position the camera back up front. I gotta go ahead and put Limon in the GPS so that I don't get lost out on these dirt roads. Oh God. Yeah, so have very low expectations for this chase because it's a 2% risk. Same thing for tomorrow in northeastern Colorado. We're probably going to be targeting Sterling. Abby's going to be with me. At least as of now, she's decided that she's coming along, which is great. The more the merrier. But today and tomorrow are just 2% risk days. They're slight risk days, and for Colorado, the rules for tornadoes don't always apply. Like, we can get tornadoes on very large temperature dew point spreads and lower wind shear. But fortunately today, we have 30 to 40 knot wind shear, and the spreads are pretty tight. So the only problem is we got high base storms right now. I think the one that I'm looking at right now is it has the lowest base on it, but and actually I'm gonna scoot on down the road because I'm gonna get clobbered by the storm behind it. Typically have to be in reverse to reverse, not neutral. But yeah, I fully intend for this to be a shorter chase, just because of the limited nature of the severe weather today. But tomorrow will be a much longer one. We'll probably get out to Sterling by 1 o'clock, and it's hard to tell as of right now how long we'll be out there. I'm trying not to do too many night chases because my GoPros lose a lot of camera quality after dark. I'm sure you guys could tell that when I chased a tornado in Colorado, or southeast Colorado last Monday. I had very terrible a very terrible feed. But oh sweet, I have a way over here that I can get back to Limon. That'll be helpful because I'm sure the roads that I took to get out here are soaked. And by soaked, I mean muddy. And I don't want to get stuck out here because I'm the only one here. I am gonna have to take this nice and easy. Also, another reason why I didn't want to drive through it. Oh, wait a second, there's a TVS. That's behind me. Have to keep an eye out behind me real quick. Hold on. Oh, I definitely can't chase into that storm. 2-inch hail on the tornado possible severe warn. And actually it doesn't really, there is not a prominent couplet on that anymore. So where I'm seeing the TVS right now is straight ahead on this storm. But you got a big old rain shaft. It's hard to tell if that's hail to the left of that rain core. Might just be more rain. But yeah, I'm actually getting really nervous about being here right now, because hold on. Wait, where's my TVS? My little direction indicator on radar scope isn't cooperating right now. But yeah, no, that is it, dead ahead. That would be your developing mesocyclone. Fortunately, the storms are heading east, but I'm about to get smoked by some new development. These storms are just swirling. I'm gonna have to keep my vehicle in motion so I don't get stuck in mud. I'm just gonna keep moving every couple of minutes so I don't sink. So I only have the dash cam today. Again, it was I didn't even think that I was going to stream until that storm started rotating. So I fully intend to keep this within an hour. Maybe a little longer if something actually does happen, but all that rain out there, I am definitely not trying to drive after it. It looked like that, it's hard to tell. Wait. Oh no. This is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. So now I really am going to have to book it for Limon, because the storm that I was just looking at is developing large hail, and I have taken a lot of damage from hail this year already. At the very least, I would like to, get back on a hard ball so that I'm not risking getting stuck chasing out here. But that's all it is out here, is just dirt roads. Golly. I definitely think the lightning last night was way cooler. It was like 4 or 5 bolts of lightning every second. Definitely gonna have to, cut little snippets out of my videos. The mezzo kind of fizzled on that backstorm anyway. These are dominant hail producers. That's a rain curtain. Oh boy. Oh no, this new development is about to hit me with hail. Oh boy. not what I wanted to have happen. And I'm still like, I don't know, I'm probably like 6 miles away from a hardball, which is so rough. Look at all that blue in there. That's likely hail too. Yep, I very nearly screwed myself on that one. Looking with the sun peeking in through it back there. It's hard to tell if that was radar echoes or if that actually was new development, but I don't really want to chance it. I mean, I am within range of Abby, and Abby could come and get me well, not really get me unstuck, but she could rescue me. But probably take her a minute to find me, even with my shared location. But she did offer that on my way out here. She did offer me if I ever got stuck that she would help me out. Oh boy. Once I get on this left turn here, I'm gonna point the camera back at the sun peeking through this cloud. It's kind of wild looking. Actually, I'll do that right here because this dirt road is pretty wide. But yeah, check this out. Look at that. Is that not wild looking? Really just wanted to show you guys an image of this because it's pretty cool looking. But I mean, these are the part that sucks about these storms is that they're high based. So it would take a lot for a tornado to drop. So you're kind of hoping for a land spout to form. And they are dropping large hail because, you know, there is ample wind shear for it. And this base, again, really high based. It's like 15,000 feet high. All right. I'm gonna keep on my merry way. Yeah, the name of the game is not having to take Abby up on her offer to dig me out. Good golly gosh, this lightning is crazy. Whoa, I can almost feel that. Mile left on this dirt road, and then I make a left. is royal blue. Wasn't so bad. Wish I had some wood to knock on now. Every time I said it gets bad. Is that a dead end? Ruh-roh, Raggy. All right. Oh, it's a hardball. Yay. All right, let me check radar real quick since we made it to a hardball. That's perfect. It is rotating behind me, but I mean, it's got $half size hail. That's not terrible. But the main target of mine just really doesn't look like it's doing the thing. That road goes south. So this is a north-south. Left is north. If I go south, I'll probably stay out of the rain. But I'll also, you know what? Let's go south. There's a Congo line to the south, so let's at least not be strangers to the community. It's not a good reason to go south, but I'm all for it. I love these Rain-X products. They really do repel the rain. I know you're seeing little beads fly up. Oh, I got cows. Wonder if I'll see my storm chasing buddies from last Monday. That'd be pretty neat. Last Monday is when we had the nighttime tornado about 13 miles west of Kirk, Colorado. I'm really glad that I decided not to chase that Akron storm. Even though there were reports of snapped power lines and whatnot, or power poles, and unconfirmed reports of a tornado, Akron ended up getting buried under feet of hail, and people were trapped there overnight. But instead, I peeled back off of that storm and went back to a different target, and that new target ended up paying off. Also, there's a little bit of activity under the mezzo up here, so it's probably just scud, and I don't really see it getting sucked up or anything, so it's a possibility that this Congo line was actually heading the opposite direction of me. I'll look at radar again while I got a moment. I don't necessarily want to be in the Congo line, but oh. This thing has a TVS on it again. To find another dirt road and point back at it. I just didn't want to get poured on and then stuck in the rain, or stuck in the mud rather. Alright, find me a dirt road. Definitely gonna have to point at this storm now. It's doing some crazy stuff with the lightning. Want to look at it, and they're in opposite directions of one another. That is not a road. So the odds are today, if there is any sort of tornadic activity, it's going to be small, brief spin-ups. Oh, and I've lost signal again. Okay. So this is the storm coming up on the back side that has the TVS on it. So that definitely has a much lower base. It's hard to tell. Let's see. I am looking straight at it though. Is that base dead ahead? Oh my god, this lightning! Holy crap. I mean, the lightning on the other side was doing some crazy stuff too, but this is also getting pretty wild. Oh, this storm's got inflow on it too. Can't really tell because the vegetation is very very small, but it's got a lot of inflow blowing into it. Hear the humming in my car. Go ahead and put it in park. Step out for a moment. Oof. It's chilly. It is 55 degrees. The wind's blowing this hard, no wonder it feels cold. All right. It no longer has a TVS on it. There's a whole cell merger and everything going on it. It is kicking up some dust over there. Whoa! This lightning, holy crap. Tons of big CGs on this. Yeah, lots of dust getting kicked up over there. Oh, looks like we're getting joined by other chasers. I'll just turn the camera a little bit. Oh, guess not. Guess I'll just position the car back out. Now it's got a low base on it. I'd say that's about a 8 to 10,000 foot base. Like 8,000 on the far right, 10,000 on the left, which is low enough for tornadic development. All these other chasers are faced the other way. I don't know why. Well, my video, my feed is like I think it's like a whole minute and a half behind live. Guess that's what happens when you set up your stream in a low signal area. Boy. What are you guys looking at? That's not doing anything. Come on, suck that scud up. Whoa! Yes! Yes! Alright. I do think I'm about to get clobbered by rain. God, Lee, these CGs. The storm that I'm in. Oh, it lost its couplet. It's warned for $half size hail. That's, that's the first stream all over again. That's Southwest Kansas. Man. These CGs, though, so many of them. Alright, what am I going to do here? This rain is starting to creep south on me. There's no real couplet on it. It looks like it lost the mezzo on it. I may point it the other way real quick. Actually, I am going to do that real quick. I'm going to point it in the opposite direction for you, because this is kind of what's left of the my initial target. I mean, it is doing wild stuff over here too. I don't know. Now that I think of it, this storm, the original target, that's why it was my target. And that's why this other bit is my new target. Yeah, I'm turning right back around. See, that whole turning bit took me like a minute and a half, and I'm looking at the stream right now and it still hasn't done the turn yet, so whoops. I think my stream might actually be like 2 to 3 minutes behind live. Oh wait, maybe not. I had mine paused. What? Whoa! Yes! Ha ha! Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Let me get this telephone pole out of the shot. Yeah. That's a whole cell merger going on right there. Man, this lightning on this is so wild. Just kind of wish it would do something else, spin something up. 2% we chase, right? But I don't know. I can't even tell if I'm getting outflow from the storm behind me or if this is inflow for the storm ahead of me. But yeah, definitely gonna keep the stream up for a little while longer. But once I lose daylight, I think I'm gonna end it just because my GoPros get terrible feed quality after dark. That was something that Connor was also confirming yesterday. Was that the feed's pretty crappy after dark, but on his phone it's great. I'm actually gonna go to the AT&T store this weekend and get another phone so that I can use one of the phones for the stream for the dash cam, and then just set all three of my GoPros to the two sides and the rear. Not quite at a point to be comfortable with setting them outside yet, even though they are waterproof. I don't know if you guys caught it yesterday when I told Hobbs that I'd pay him to do my setup. I was dead serious because man, wow. Because Connor's feed is kind of the steadiest feed on YouTube now. I would definitely pay to have that work done. Golly. Yeah, that's it. Really isn't a big thing. The whole point behind that is to keep Connor on the road. Like, I know he'll remain on the road one way or the other, but if it makes things easier on him, then I'm all for it. So, but definitely don't want him to ever stop chasing, because finances got too tight. He has had such a legendary year. Whoa! Oh, delayed reaction there, but whoa! I swear to God, he's what? He's near 50 on the year. 50 tornadoes on the year? It's gotta be. Let me turn off my headlights. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about that stream lag. It's only 20 seconds. I only thought it was more because my YouTube was actually behind. So I was watching myself like 3 minutes behind live. So, oh man. I don't think that I'm gonna get clobbered by hail. That's what, 1.25 inches. That will be all right. I drove through that in my first ever stream, April 15th in Dodge City, Kansas. I panicked, but that's because I hadn't driven through hail recently, so I didn't know how my windows, windshield, all that was going to hold up, but it held up fine. And then last Monday, when I was hook slicing on the opposite side of the Dust Bowl as Connor, I was taking tennis balls, and again, my windshield held up perfectly, but I did get a bunch of dents on the hood and a little bit on the roof where my roof rack wasn't able to stop them. Golly, this frequency of these CGs is climbing rapidly. Whoa! That was close. Or at least I thought it was close. It was bright. It was about a mile away. It was about a 5 Mississippi count before I heard thunder. I'm not too worried about being on this little patch of dirt road right here, because I'm like 100 feet from the hardball, so I shouldn't get stuck. If I do get stuck, I should be able to push myself out. When he loses signal, though, it kind of cuts in between scenes, whereas when I lose signal, I get the little spirally thing of death. Spirally wheel of death. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between my setup and his right now, because as far as I understand, with Hobbs' explanation yesterday, it sounds like he's hardwired. I don't know what he's hardwired to, though. I'm hardwired up to a brand new MacBook, but it's hard to tell what Connor's hooked up to. Because from what I understand, after doing a little research a couple nights ago, is that tablets don't really have the storage or the RAM to be able to handle streaming. I could be sorely mistaken on that, and if I am, I hope that somebody's there to correct me. But from what I can tell, everything in his vehicle is hardwired like mine is. I'm looking right at a notch in this, I can't even call that a segment. That's more like an MCS. And Connor said he was in Raton and pushing into like Lamar, Colorado area. And there really isn't much going on in Lamar right now. To be perfectly honest, there really isn't much going on in Raton either. No, they're more of a linear convective mode right now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and point it at my laptop. So this is, oh gosh, I can't do this mirror image crap, but this is where I am, this little blue blue dot right there. And this guy is heading kind of at me. That's kind of what we're looking at. Well, actually, no, that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at this guy. But yeah, here, I'm gonna just put it back on dash because that's more exciting. See, I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but my camera quality is going down. That's the difficult part about streaming on a GoPro, is after dark you lose camera quality. And it's technically not after dark. I mean, you still see daylight all around this storm, but the anvil is directly overhead, so it's a little darker here. But yeah, I severely disappointed in these GoPros. For as much as they are, I expected them to be able to handle night conditions a little bit, but unfortunately that's not the case. Oh, what do you know? I'm all alone here again. Except for a random ass RV that's on the opposite side of the hardball. Which I don't know if they're just like camping out for the night or whatnot, but I mean, that's a pretty good idea for all you RV drivers. Dirt roads out in these states, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, even, like, I mean, you could just pull off and just camp for the night. I don't think anybody's gonna mess with you out here. I think the only thing that's gonna mess with you out here is like coyotes. We heard when Abby and I went out to Rogan to view the Northern Lights. We heard a pack of coyotes yipping maybe a half a mile from us. We never saw them, but we definitely heard them. Here, let me get off the side of the road here, because that's what happened to Connor. He's such a nice guy that he moved over to the side of the road and ended up getting stuck in Altus, Oklahoma. Like, that's crazy. Alright, I am going to turn the car around. To face the northern supercells. Or supercell, I should say. I don't even like this. I don't even like this supercell here. I want to turn back around because this storm is so much cooler and there's much better lightning on it. Sorry, I'm very, very indecisive with my positioning here. So many more CGs on this southern storm. Oh, I just fucked up my map. It does have inflow on it. I don't expect it to spin anything up though. It's got like a little hook notch sort of thing going. Your thunderstorm warning Now it's just down to quarter-sized hail, so I can definitely take that without sweating it. Wow. But yeah, if there was a mesocyclone on this, I'd be looking straight at it right now, which I don't see one. I just see that same old cloud base. I'm due south of Limon. Let me see how far. Oof. How did I manage to get 23 miles south of Limon? Oh my gosh. Tampa. Oh my gosh. The Chad, yes. Connor's Chad. Oh my gosh, I love this community. Wow. So when I started pushing south of Limon, there was some crazy amounts of hail on the road. The hail was like 3 inches deep, but it was all like nickel-sized hail. Is this a cop behind me? Nah, you can't pull me over. I'm not driving. Oh, he's on the opposite side of the hardball. I was gonna say, you can't pull me over when I'm already pulled over. Oh yeah, no, I got people behind me now. Alright, let me get out of that little circle. It's really hard to tell if this is going to do anything. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These CGs, man. It does look like there's somewhat of a lowering over there. Again, I don't expect anything to drop today. It's a 2% risk day, and a lot of these storms are high based, but this has been the most promising one so far. Let me start pointing at the mezzo that way. All right, Just don't go into a ditch. All right, I'm good. Or what I think is a mezzo. It's probably just a lower part of the base rather than a mezzo. I don't really think anything's going to develop, but one can hope. This is such a wild storm, though. All these CGs. Well, the good thing is, if this does end up dropping something, all this lightning is going to help me to see it. Again, I don't think anything's really rotating here. Like, there's no couplets anywhere near me. It does have a hook on reflectivity, but it doesn't really have much of a... It doesn't really have much rotation, even though it does say it's rotating. It says, okay, what do we got here? It says it's a 2,000 foot base. I don't know about that. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like 8,000. Might also be because we're so far away from the radar here. We're using the Colorado Springs radar. I don't know. The only reason why I'm not counting this storm out yet is because it does have good inflow on it. I'm just not seeing the opposing outflow. Or not outflow, RFD rather. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This lightning, man. Now let me wipe that for you. You know, if Connor was here, I'd whip out the flashlight. If I wasn't moving so much, I could probably do a time lapse, but I moved too much. My ADHD gets the better of me sometimes. Can't sit still. Can't focus on one thing. This person's had enough. So Connor's friend Alex freaked him out. Yeah, I can't remember what state he was in, but he was out on a dirt road, out in the middle of nowhere, and somebody started flashing a flashlight on and off at him, and started walking towards him, and Connor was like, nope, getting the F out of here. And he just bolted. Ended up being his friend Alex. So, but I do have a flashlight in case I need to do like a nighttime search and rescue sort of thing. But I could definitely mess with him with it. It is crazy. I know, that's the flashlight I was talking about. But yeah. Gosh. Yeah, I would get out and look at this with my bare eyes, but as soon as I get out, I am the tallest object in this field. So I do not want to get struck by lightning ever. That's not a bucket list thing. It's not going to turn me into the Flash, no matter how much I wish it would. So yeah, we're just not going to risk it. Well, it is rotating again. But I mean, that is not a very well pronounced couplet. My old storm is already kind of shredded itself. And that one's just near the radar site, so can't really go there. Did not realize that drove this far away. Like, it took me an hour and a half to get out here, and I'm already in, like, you know, the northern part of the watch box. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I am gonna reposition myself on an adjacent dirt road real quick. That way I can make a beeline out of here. This dirt road over here, I'm gonna just back into it so that I can make a beeline out of here if it gets crazy. Except I can't see it. Alright, now I'm going to point back at it, and hopefully we'll be alright here. Dude, I wish I was the Flash. Ever since I came across that TV show, like, I've had dreams that I get struck by lightning and turn into the Flash. It's asinine, but you know, half the time I'm living in a fantasy world, and the other half of the time I'm storm chasing. So. Oh, sweet. Yeah, flashlight man. Flashlight man Alex. All right. Yep. Well, this chase is, hold on, make make sure that... Yeah, no, that was the convective discussion from earlier. Oh no, that's a new one. Severe weather threat for severe thunderstorm watch 361 continues. Remain capable of damaging hail greater than 2 inches and severe wind gusts into this evening. Oh, okay. With the onset of nocturnal cooling and air mass overturning from previous convection, it's unclear how far south and east these will go. Okay. So I think they're completely writing off the tornado threat. Which it was minimal to begin with, but I don't think that there will be anything tornadic on this. It's... Whoa. Nickel-sized hail, 50 to 50 mile per hour gusts. Storm may intensify. Oh, now it's starting to get a couplet, and I'm looking right at it. I turn the headlights back on because it might be hailing too. Maybe that's just big raindrops. Main problem with this is that, oh wait, that was hail. Did see some bounce up right there. The main problem with this is the storm is getting further away, and I've pretty much lost all my daylight. So, unfortunately, the camera quality is crappy now. I'm really sorry for that. Definitely planning on getting that other iPhone so that I can use that as my dash camera instead of these GoPros, because about 95% of the time I'm using my dash cam. So I'd very much like for the quality of that to be as good as possible. I'm also running a tethered Bluetooth, tethered wireless connection rather. I have a Verizon mobile hotspot, and that's my computer has that tethered with my T-Mobile signal on my main cell phone. So I'm hoping with the addition of an AT&T phone, having all 3 major carriers tethered together, I should have a fairly consistent stream. The ultimate goal with that is to have similar stream quality as Connor, because his is best in class. And I don't know if Hobbs ever joined this stream. He did once, but if he pops in, and let him know I said that. It is best in class. Gonna have to deal with the windshield wipers now. So we're getting some heavier rains. And headlights are coming on again. Actually, you know what? We go ahead and drop south on this just a tad. Only problem is I don't know if where the next dirt road's gonna be, and I won't see it until I'm like on it. Storm chaser, storm chaser. But yeah, I don't want to leave this storm while it has a hook on it. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I leave it. Gonna go a couple miles to the south, see if I can get a visual on that mezzo again, or that cloud base rather. Wow! I don't know if the camera got that, but I'm gonna swing it that way now. Might be a... Nope, nothing there. Can hardly tell. Any storm structure whatsoever. Mustang Creek. Now I'm going to get to the top of this ridge line and then find a turnoff. There are lots of chasers up here, though. While I was still on the clock, I noticed this Congo line stretching from New Mexico and the Texas Panhandle up towards Lamar, Colorado. They were chasing something pretty early on that was severe warned, but I think it had a tennis ball sized tail on it earlier, but didn't amount to anything. And this is truly the last chance for this chase here. don't know if anybody noticed my my response to Connor's question of the day the other day about biggest fears, but my biggest fear is lightning. And it's kind of ironic because I'm a storm chaser, but you know, most of the time when I'm out in the field, if I'm outside of my car, I am the tallest object. It might be an irrational fear. It might not be, but oh, here we go. I got a right turn. I think I'm gonna pull off right here. But yeah, it might be a little bit irrational that's one of my fears, but you know, I am very tall. I'm 6'5", tower over mostly everybody. And yeah, I don't want to get struck by lightning. Oh, I did say that earlier. Jeez, I talk in circles. Sorry about that, guys. That's kind of a common theme for me. I don't really see it doing anything. Like, I'm looking directly into the hook, and you know, kind of right at the happy point of the hook where it would develop something. I just don't see that happening. You know, it's 53 degrees, so there's a lot of cool air going into this. I don't particularly think that this is going to drop anything, but I just want to be here just in case. Wow. Oh my God. We're going to have a lot of lightning footage to pull. Oh God. Wait, did it just pause on that? Wow. Yeah, so unfortunately these storms are all taking a turn towards the south. And that doesn't totally disqualify them from I mean, it doesn't mean that they're not going to produce, but coming out of the storm that I'm looking at, so I don't think that it's going to produce. And I'm in a place where my signal quality is going in and out. That's fun. Yeah, now that I'm starting to see the storm structure and the lightning, it does not look like it's going to do anything but rain itself out here in the next hour or so. Alright, I'm going to turn this back on. Yeah, so that's kind of pointed straight up at the, I don't even know if that's a mezzo. I think it's just a cloud base up ahead, but I don't think that we are going to get a tornado out of this. Yeah, actually, coming out here, I didn't think that we were going to get anything. Except for that hail that just hit me. But the whole idea was not to drive into the baseball-sized hail when I got out here. Oh, here comes the hail. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Hail! Oh, I did it again, guys. Oh my God. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, great. And, you know, with the hail, I, of course, am losing some of my signal. And so it's mostly like mostly pea-size, nickel-size hail. Oh, there's Hobbs. Hobbs, I was talking about you earlier. That the stream quality of or Connor's stream quality, best in class. Yeah, it's mostly dimes and nickels falling on me. Only thing that I'm afraid of is if it starts accumulating. But it's funny to me because every stream, I think it's the last 5 streams I've done, I've gotten clobbered by hail. Uh-oh. There is a couplet. Dead ahead. Only thing is, I don't want to hook slice at night. Oh shit. Well, Hobbs, I hate to say it, I haven't had to replace a windshield yet. very curious to see what it actually takes to break this windshield that I since I. Brighton's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this storm really is starting to hook out. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes, see if they warn it, but. Well, if you have Geico for insurance, the first one is on them. Which I'm holding on to that for Haley Day. I don't know if they do give this a tornado warning, I'll punch south on it and see what I can see. But part of me doesn't think that they will. I don't know. I don't know. It's really difficult to tell. I don't know if it's gonna. You just put a special weather statement on this for wind gusts up to 40 and nickel-sized hail. Uh, doesn't look like they expect this to do much. Whoa! Come on, update. A journalist, yes. when Reed posted that, I about died. That was hysterical. I mean, technically it's true, but that man can write a serious case study. Just waiting on this radar to show me the latest scan before I decide to push it or whatnot. Oh no, latest scan doesn't look good at all. Just really broad rotation on it. Do not think that this is going to get a tornado warning. Alright, Joe. Does not look like this storm is going to do anything. No, it isn't. No longer looks like a hook on any of these storms. I think they're just going to rain themselves out and it's going to clear up. Alright, I'm going to get across the street real quick, see if my signal doesn't improve just a little bit. I'm not going down this road. Just wanted to see if my signal might improve. All right. All right, guys. So I did say this was going to be a short chase. I actually went a lot longer than I expected to. Really, it was uneventful. We got crazy lightning though. So I'll definitely try and put together a video of that when I get home. We will be out here again tomorrow. Well, not here. We'll be up in Sterling, Colorado tomorrow. Abby will be joining us, and yeah. It doesn't show. Oh, because I'm not live. That's why. God, I am not I am not very smart when it comes to this tech stuff. But anyway, I'm just pulled over on the side of the road now. But tomorrow we will be up in Sterling, Colorado. It's going to be another 2% risk day unless something changes overnight. But it might be a little more of the same as this. But it's a 2% day, so we chase anyway. So I want to real quick thank each and every one of you for joining us on this stream. It's always a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure to do this, and be able to show you the incredible storms of Colorado. But I'm going to go ahead and start heading back home. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you out here again tomorrow for another High Plains storm chase in northeastern Colorado. Thank you all again for joining us.